Hi people of the internet, this is Greedy Snail bringing you Age of Empire Definitive Edition gameplay. For half my teens I've been playing this game, I just couldn't stop playing at that time. Usually versus computer until it lag out at the end of the game with all 8 of the civilization being maxed out on food. This is my first video on YouTube, it's not gonna be good. 100% sure of it, but I'm still gonna upload this. So we're gonna start with the campaign of Wallace. This is the tutorial for the entire game. Let's just jump in. Wallace, this is the first campaign. Number 1, marching and fighting.
We are without a leader. The dead King of Scotland has no heir. War creeps in from the south, where Edward Longshanks, the avaricious King of England, has returned from successful campaigns in Wales and France. As Longshanks turns his attention to Scotland, the shadow of fear settles across the Highlands. The English have thousands of Welsh longbowmen, hundreds of knights on horseback, and dozens of siege weapons. We Scottish have a rabble of untrained soldiers who do not even know how to march in a straight line. We must act soon. If we're to have any chance of resistance, we need to forge an army by any means necessary.
Took quite a long time to load the screen. Follow the instruction to reach the Scottish village.
The English are terrorising all of Scotland, and it's time for us to fight back.
This is a very bad camera angle.
Every one of us will need to learn how to march and fight. Follow the path to the blue flag. First, click the soldier. Good. Now right-click near the blue flag.
Let's make this bigger. I am zooming in.
Good.
Yep.
Now move to the next flag. Click the soldier, then right-click near the flag. Excellent. Now to move to the next flag, you must walk through the black area. Moving into the black area reveals more of the map. The black area represents unexplored territory. That's all there is to it. Now go to the next flag, where you will meet some allied soldiers. To move all your soldiers at once, click near the units and drag around them. Then right-click to move them. Try moving your soldiers to the next flag. Did all your units make it to the flag? The road ahead is guarded by an English outpost. Scroll up to the outpost building by moving the mouse to the very top of the screen. Then click the red outpost. Right-click the outpost to attack it. The outpost is destroyed. That should slow the English raids. Keep following the path to the village. Home sweet home. But wait. The English are angry that you destroyed their outpost. They're coming to attack your village. Don't panic. Just click your soldiers and right-click the red English soldiers to attack. Defeat the enemy soldiers and you'll have won your first battle. Good job. Now you know how to fight back against the English army.
Okay, we are done. Okay, this return to map. Quick game. Okay.
Scotland has soldiers now, if only a few. But if we are to turn back the greed of Edward Longshanks, we'll need many more recruits and much more gold in our coffers. These ancient stones and oaks around us will soon be drenched with the blood of clansmen.
These are short ones, so we're gonna do a few at a time for this video. Number 2, feeding the army.
An army marches on its stomach, or so the old saying goes. My clansmen have been farming and tending sheep for hundreds of years. But gathering enough food to feed an army is a different matter entirely. Without a strong economy, the meagre forces that we have cobbled together will collapse again.
Okay, gather 500, 50 food, 50 wood, and 50 gold.
To support the Scottish army, you will need to build up your stockpile.
This is
of resources.
atrocious.
To win, gather 50 food, 50 wood, and 50 gold.
The starting camera is not centered at your town center.
The villager will
I'm
continue
not sure
working for you,
what's the
carrying
issue
the
right
food
now.
to the town centre. The amount of food you have is shown in the upper left corner of the screen. In addition to your food stockpile, you can see your current wood, gold, and stone stockpiles. The more villagers you have, the faster you can gather resources. Assign your new villagers to gather food.
There's a bit of change in here. You can see the number of villagers and how many being assigned to the specific resources. Quite a handy improvement.
Forgere. Kia. Kid. Forgere. Fierdige. Kid.
Great.
Kia.
You now have 50 food. To win,
Kid.
also gather 50 wood and 50 gold. To gather wood, click a villager, then right-click a tree. Good. You found some gold.
Beat 4. Forgere. Kia.
I think it will be enough. Okay.
Kid. Boonage.
Good job. You now have enough wood.
Beat 4. Forgere.
Kid.
Kid.
Excellent. You now have enough gold.
Kia.
You're well on your way to making a city. Edward Longshanks, for all his disrepute, has shown his military tactics in Wales, England and France to be very effective, if not cruel and ruthless. He is indeed an enemy to be feared. The English sacked the town of Berwick-upon-Tweed. With that I could call it a battle, but it was truly more of a massacre. Unless we organise our army, there will be more massacres to follow. I pray that we can be ready when Longshanks comes.
Next, training the troops.
In villages throughout the Highlands, there is grim talk of skirmishes between Scotland and England. We lost the town of Dunbar this week. Scottish defenders broke ranks and fled. The English have an army that is larger and better trained. To compete with them, we are going to need new recruits to pick up spear, sword and bow. We must transform these shepherds into soldiers.
Train for militias.
We will need many soldiers to defend our homeland. To win,
Kia.
you will need to create 4 militia. We'll start by creating villagers. Click your town centre.
Rob Wigan.
Then click the Create Villager button in the lower left corner of the screen. It takes time for the villager to appear. If your town centre is selected, you can see the progress in the status area at the bottom of your screen.
Erla. Rob Wigan.
Good job. The
Forgere.
villager has appeared
Tol.
next to your
Tol.
town centre.
Cart.
Now, create another villager.
Kia.
You need additional housing to support your
Forgere.
population.
Cart.
To build a
Tol.
house, click a villager.
To. Kia.
Click the buildings button.
Already built it.
Click the build house
Erla.
button.
Tol.
Then click where you want to build the house.
Rob
Good
Wigan.
job.
Kid.
Try building
Rob
another
Wigan.
house.
Kia.
Each house
Tol.
supports
Tol.
5 units.
Rob
The
Wigan.
population indicator at the top of the
Forgere.
screen shows your current and
Rob Wigan.
supportable population. Other buildings are made just like houses. Try building a barracks. The barracks is a military
Kid.
building. If
Tol.
more than one villager builds a building, it
Rob
will go up
Wigan.
faster.
Erla. Rob Wigan. Forgere.
Barracks complete. Now you can create
Rob
soldiers.
Wigan.
Click the barracks, then click the Create Militia button. Selecting different buildings or units gives you different options in the lower left corner of the screen.
Erla. Kid. Rob Wigan.
Rob
That's one
Witcher.
militia unit. Create 3 more,
Which
and you'll
bank
have enough
we're
soldiers
robbing?
to protect this area and win the scenario.
Kia. Bunage.
Click the barracks,
Bunage.
and quickly click the Create Militia button 3 more times to make 3 soldiers in a row.
Erla. Kia.
Now that you have a few soldiers, you'll be able to defend this area against English attacks.
Okay. Moving up next.
Now that we have militias stationed across the border, the English have slowed their raids. But facing Longshank's army will be another matter. The wicked English king is yet to bring his famous longbows to bear. Our militias can only get us so far. We're going to need more advanced weapons.
Next, research and technology.
Rumours creep in from the south of a giant who leads the forces of Scotland. His great sword driving through earth, man and horse alike. If this mythical knight can stall the English advance, it will give us time to develop the arms we need. Even now our smiths are forging swords and fletchers are crafting arrows and crossbow bolts.
To win, you need to advance to the feudal age and repel the English raids. Okay.
The English use very advanced weapons and armor.
Kid,
To
Cat,
win, you will
Toe,
need to advance to the
Bunage,
feudal age and repel the
Bunage,
English raids.
Toe.
You're going to need to research some technologies of your own to increase the strength of your
Bravo,
civilization. For example, researching loom makes your villagers harder to kill. To research loom, click the town centre, then click the research loom button.
A lot of ships.
Forgrunage. Bunage. Toe. Cart. Toe. Cart. Rob Wigan.
Good. Researching technology costs you resources, but improves your civilization. While researching, You can put your villagers to work and use your military units to explore.
Kia.
Kid ho. Rabwigge. Vordere ho. Karboonage.
Grab a bit of wood.
Erla ho. Boonage.
New technologies and buildings become available when you advance to a new age. To advance from the Dark Age to the Feudal Age, you need 500 food, in addition to gathering food at forage bushes. Villagers can herd sheep or hunt deer for food.
Kid.
500.
Vordere. Fjedege.
Now you have enough food to advance to the Feudal Age. However, you also need 2 buildings from your current age. Now you can advance from the Dark Age to the Feudal Age. Click your town centre, then click the Advance to Feudal Age button. Good. You're on your way to the Feudal Age. To arms. The English are making a sneak attack.
Oh, can't save that one.
Now that the battle is over, create some extra militia units at the barracks to replenish your forces.
Ho. Ho. Kart. Ho. Ho. Kart. Rabwigge. Erlov.
Congratulations. Advancing to the next stage is the best way to improve your civilization. The idle villager button. Click it and locate villagers who are not currently assigned to a task. Now that you're in the Feudal Age, you can upgrade your militia to men-at-arms. Click the barracks, then click Upgrade to men-at-arms.
Ho.
Oops.
Rabwigge.
Man at
Upgrading
arms.
to
Okay.
man-at-arms will change all your militia units to the more powerful men-at-arms. The English are attacking again. Teach them a lesson with your new men-at-arms.
Oh, bad micromanagement.
The English are no match for your warriors.
Erlov. Kart. Fjedege.
Oh,
Longshanks has invaded, stormed and sacked the city of Perth. Worse, he has captured the fabled Stone of Scone and declared himself King of Scotland. If we cannot bring about a victory in battle soon, the Scottish armies will be too demoralised to put up any fight at all. If this mythical Scottish giant does exist, I wish that he would bring his forces up to Stirling, where we shall next do battle.
Okay, I think that's the end of this video, because the next one, the Battle of Stirling, would be a bit longer because he given control of more things. See you in the next video.